The Seattle Seahawks have recently signed their contract with Luke Willson as their tight end, making way for his comeback to a team in late August. But not a day later, the football star officially announced his retirement from the game for good due to health conditions. What does this mean for the team, and what of Wilson's plans now that he's withdrawing fully from football? Find out more in today's video. Luke Willson uploads an open letter on his social media stating the reason for his retirement. The football star has just signed his contract with the Seattle Seahawks in what was supposed to be his fourth stint with the team on August 24th, but then the following day, Willson released a statement wherein he shared that he'll retire from playing football for good. His full statement reads as follows: "After signing with the Seahawks yesterday, I have decided to walk away from the game of football. This offseason, I went through some health issues and spent numerous days in the hospital with a severed pericardial effusion. The situation has really changed me as an individual and changed my perspective on a lot of things with regards to my life. After reflecting on everything yesterday and being in the building, I've decided that it's time for me to begin with the next chapter of my life. I want to first say thank you to the Seahawks organization. I am eternally grateful for everything this organization has given me. Thank you for the memories, the life lessons, and all the relationships I have built," Willson wrote. "To the city of Seattle and the 12s, the love and support you've shown me throughout my time here has been truly special. Thank you. You really are the best fans in the world. And last but not least, to my homeland, specifically Windsor, Essex County, and hometown, LaSalle, Ontario, thank you," Willson wrote. "The opportunities I was given throughout my childhood gave me a chance to dream and one day make that dream a reality. Thank you to the coaches, teachers, and everyone who has been a part of this journey. I've always tried my best to be a true representation of the characteristics that make up our area. I hope I've made you proud. Football is really all I know. It's all I've done for the last 2 decades. I'll be honest, I have no idea what's next at the moment, but whatever it is, you can be sure that I'll bring a lot of energy to it." Pericardial effusion. What is it? According to Seattle Seahawks website, pericardial effusion is defined as the buildup of extra fluid in the space around the heart. If too much fluid builds up, it can put pressure on the heart. This can prevent it from pumping normally. It also states on the website that a little fluid won't cause much of a problem, but if too much fluid builds up, it can make it hard for the heart to expand normally, which is a condition called cardiac tamponade. But it's also important to note that not all pericardial effusions cause cardiac tamponade. Seattle Seahawks names a few possible causes for this heart condition: cancer, spread from another part of the body or from the heart tissue itself, infection of the pericardial sac, such as from a viral or bacterial infection, inflammation of the pericardial sac, for example, because of a heart attack, injury, including those from medical procedures on the heart, immune system problems, metabolic causes like kidney failure with uremia, reactions to certain medicines, radiation, but there are occasions wherein the cause of fluid buildup is unknown. Seattle Seahawks coach Pete Carroll was looking forward to Wilson's plays in the future. The Seahawks coach Pete Carroll is saddened but understands the 31-year-old athlete's decision, whom he fondly called a gifted, spirited soul. They brought Willson back since the team's tight end Colby Parkinson re-injured the foot that he broke just recently. His previous injury required surgery from last year and as a result missed the chance for the majority of his rookie career. Thankfully, his injury this time around doesn't require surgery, as shared by Carroll. With Parkinson gone, the team was left with no tight end, so they called in Willson to step in and to take part, to which the latter agreed. "We brought Willson back to make sure we had enough depth at tight end position," Carroll shared in an interview, "and there's a couple of uncertainties with Tyler Mabry just making it back today and with Colby Parkinson. We're not sure what's going to happen with Colby, so we thought we needed a little bit of help there, and so Luke was right here for us." The football coach also stressed the importance of Wilson's attitude towards his teammates and that he was always a welcome addition to the team, considering he's played for the Seahawks for 3 stints. "I think it's really important, you know? It sure is important in our program," Carroll said of Wilson's persona and energy. "We're trying to live on the high end of this thing. Keep the spirit up, keep the energy high. Expectations are really high to do that. It takes leadership and participation. Certain people just have more juice than others. Luke has always been a great part of that for us, and he's just one of my favorites that we've had in the program over the years." Carroll also commented that Wilson's performance on the field was fine and that Willson has been working really hard and showed no indication of what the athlete has been going through. Luke Willson gave hints on his return to the Seahawks before it was announced. The Seahawks have been setting up the team to make way for Wilson's return way before it was even announced. According to a report by Ian Rappaport of NFL Media, the Seahawks have been planning the move of their Haitian-American cornerback Pierre Desir to give way for the return of Willson on the team's current roster. As if to confirm things in a somewhat subtle matter, Willson shared a gif of Luke Skywalker unveiling his hood, which was received with an influx of excited fans in the comments. A comprehensive guide to Luke Wilson's professional career. Willson was selected in the 5th round of the 2013 NFL Draft by the Seattle Seahawks, which kickstarted his professional career in football, where he played for the team the whole season. He made his first touchdown in a game against the San Francisco 49ers, and by the end of the regular season, he was named as the 2nd most valuable rookie tight end by Football Outsiders. To make his rookie season all more memorable, the Seattle Seahawks capped the Super Bowl 2013 season where Willson caught 2 passes for 17 yards in the Seahawks' 43-8 victory over the Denver Broncos. The following year, Willson took on more roles after the team's starting tight end, Zach Miller, suffered an injury after a 4-week Super Bowl rematch with the Denver Broncos. Willson yet again made another memorable catch against the Carolina Panthers, wherein he caught a game-winning 23-yard touchdown pass with less than a minute left in Week 8. By the end of the season, Willson had 22 catches for 362 yards and 3 touchdowns under his belt, which included 3 passes for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns in a Week 16 game against the Arizona Cardinals. It was also during the 2014 season playoffs that Willson caught 4 passes for 68 yards, as well as scored a touchdown in a divisional round against the Carolina Panthers. In the NFC Championship game against the Green Bay Packers, he caught a key 2-point conversion as the team rallied to defeat the Packers 28-22 to reach consecutive Super Bowls. Willson spent the first 5 years of his professional career playing for the Seattle Seahawks, then signed with the Detroit Lions with a $2.5 million contract come March 2018. He spent the next season with the Oakland Raiders, wherein he inked a contract on March 29, 2019, but he was released during final roster cuts on August 30th of the same year. He then returned to the Seattle Seahawks for a second stint, wherein he closed the deal on September 25th, 2019, after the team traded tight end Nick Vannett to the Pittsburgh Steelers. On April 21st, 2020, Willson re-signed to the Seahawks and was released on November 3rd, 2020. He signed to the Baltimore Ravens on November 17th, 2020, where he is promoted to an active roster for the Ravens' Week 11 game against the Tennessee Titans, as well as the Week 12 game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Willson was finally promoted to the active roster on December 4th, but waived on December 19th. Before the year ended, he returned to the Seattle Seahawks for a third stint, where he signed with the practice squad and was later promoted to the active roster a few days later on January 6, 2021. Upon Colby Parkinson's full recovery, Willson was released once again and signed last August 24th, to which he announced his retirement the next day. His career stats as of 2020 include 111 receptions, 1,307 receiving yards, and 11 receiving touchdowns. Before he turned pro, Willson played for Rice University from 2009 to 2012 as the tight end. With that, we're wrapping up everything you need to know about Luke Willson's retirement from football. We hope the athlete makes a full recovery from his health condition, and should he wish to return to the field, we're more than happy to see him play once again. Thanks for watching today's video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Until next episode, we'll catch you later.